Hello, and of course, welcome back to 16 years and now kid-free. Right, I think it's time for another one of those videos where I explain a bit of backstory about him and a few of the most asked questions that I get that I tend never to answer. And I tend never to answer in text because I usually do these videos. But yeah, so it's going to be a little bit of a long video, so grab yourself a cup of tea, a beer, depending on when you're watching this, smoke, whatever you tend to do. Get comfy on that toilet seat. If that just happens to be where you watch my videos, which in a public toilet. That'd be really weird if you hear my voice coming out from somebody else's stall in the men's room, or even in the women's room. Ooh, I never thought of that. Ooh. I've even seen myself on someone's TV before when they've been watching my videos. That one is a weird one for me. I'm alright showing my videos and watching my videos back to me, you know, back to myself. When I hear my voice coming from somebody else's device, yeah, that's when I'm just like, maybe, alright. Look at that view. Another bad view again, that. And look at him. Having the time of your life, ain't you, buddy? Fresh water back in the car. No, I want that boggy stuff. Right, let's get into this, shall we? Right, the first one that's up there, as always asked, you know, I tend never to answer, is how do I fund all this? Quick and easy answer, I used to be in adult productions, known as the Hooded Blade. So there you go, if you want to search me up. And remember, I'm 41, so that'll be quite some time ago. Okay, we got that one over and done with. What's the next one? Am I like what I am to you guys watching me? Or you people watching me? The same people, unless you're identifying as a cat or a squash or an alien. I don't know these days. Yeah, and this is me. This is totally who I am. And yes, it goes into the next question. Do I talk this much? Yes, I love to talk. And anybody that's met me or knows me will tell you I do love to talk. And again, I've got a lot to talk about. What's next up there? Do I script what I say? No, I don't. I press record and usually the subject's about what I'm around. Or that pain in the ass. Darling, you a pain in the ass? I can hear you not going, oh, he's adorable. He is, and I do love him. It is a pain in the ass. But no, I don't script anything. I know, quite weird getting asked if I script what I say. You know, because I never think, you know, well, I don't ever think it's that good. But, you know, quite a few people watch me, so there you go. What's up with the next one? Ah, well, yeah, might as well get that one into it as well. The reason it's called 16 years and now kid-free, because somebody did ask the other day, how can it be that? Because I thought you were never kid-free. That's the joke of it. If you have children, you understand the joke of it, and on the opposite side, understand how lucky I am doing what I do. I was a single full-time parent for 7 years to both my daughters, and then they turned into teenagers and said, we're going to go and live with mum. So I said, sod this, you can go and live with your mum, you know, you're going to make your choices. I've had enough. I'm going to buy myself a car, and then I'm going to set off car camping. And that was almost 3 years ago. It's now coming up 3 years that I haven't lived in a house, and I haven't regretted it. So yeah, and that's basically what happened originally, and I caught the bug for it. And originally I'd done it in a Subaru Legacy estate called William, and then I done the 4 months in Robert the 4KA, not doing that again. And now of course I have Hamish, which is quite some luxury, to be truthfully honest. I really wish I had the 4-wheel drive of William, but then again, William's my first love of car camping. Me and him did go some places. So yeah, that's how it came about. And yes, I've had little notes left underneath my windscreen wiper when I first started out, because I used to have 16 years and now kid-free written down both sides of the car. That was on William, saying wishful thinking, you know, good luck. I had old lady in Derry in Ireland, when she looked at me, looked at what it said in my car, looked down at her grandchild, I was like, 56 years, 56 years. Which, you know, that's the long joke of it. You know, you never really are kid-free, you know, and that's the reason I can never be 17 years and now kid-free, or 18 years and now kid-free, because I'm just starting it from when the girls went and moved in with their mother. Another top question I get asked, what do your girls think about you doing all this? Do they miss you? A little bit, you know, believe me, when I go home, they fleece me enough, and, you know, I always have to feed them. You know, you think they've never been fed until I go back home, and then they want proper food. Which, you know, their mum can't cook, and nor can my mum, so bless him. I've had photos sent to me from my eldest, and she was just like, look at this, Dad. And I looked at it, and I was just like, who the hell's serving up World War I rations? You know, and ever since then, she's like, it's the war rations photos that I get through every so often. Yeah, so they're not particularly bothered. Plus, I always took the girls on lots of adventures, and I've always been on adventures. So yeah, it's nothing really to them. It's just Daddy being Daddy. That's all it is. That's all it is. What other ones have I been asked over the time? Oh, how did I get Berwin? Berwin's a rescue dog that was rescued by Lady Dakini, and then she asked me if I wanted him because of what I do, and he spent the first 2 years living in a back garden, and now comes out to be completely free, the same as me. Right, there was a few others. I can't remember them, but there are a few others. What was that? Oh, when I give out thank yous, I tend to do videos on specific thank yous. Otherwise, you know, every single one of my videos will be 10 minutes long at the start of it with just the thank yous. But yes, to the groups that, you know, allow me to share my stuff, you know, it is a great big thank you. You know, if I was... No, I'm not going to rate them, or otherwise I'll get told off. You don't like our one. I'm sorry. About to step on somebody's toes. Right. I suppose... Oh, that was the last one. Where do I come from? And I will end it on that one because it's starting to get a long video. Where do I come from? I come from a little place called Dungeness on the Romney Marsh. You can Google that if you want. You know, you can't really get much more southeasterly. You know, you can get a bit more easterly, but not southerly and easterly. And it's classed as Britain's only desert. And if you Google map it, you would understand what I mean by remote. You know, Dungeness is that remote, even people from the Outer Hebrides look at it and go, you know, this is the end of the earth. You know, and the Romney Marsh is that flat that even the Dutch can turn up there and go, well, this is flat. I say, yes, I know. So if you ever see me huffing and puffing going up a mountain, oh, that's another one. Huffing and puffing going up a mountain, it's because I'm, you know, nature taught me to be on flat ground, not mountains. So yeah, how do I come so I can go up a mountain? It's never easy, but I just keep going. It's just one of them things that I keep going and eventually reach the top. And then when I'm coming back down, it's like being on a flat land, so I can cruise along all the way. Oh, we're ending on that one actually. I always seem so happy, you know, it doesn't seem like I've been through any hardships. You will most probably find the most happiest people out there, you know, are the ones that have gone through some hardships. I'm not saying I've gone through mega hardships, you know, I've gone through my bits, you know, surgery. You know, I was born with a hair lip and cleft palate, that's why I got hearing aids, and a false tooth, and half a hip, and a face full of metal. But yeah, you know, I'm lucky enough to be living a life, and you don't need life to be all clear, and you know, and yeah, all clear in order to start being happy. Happiness is your choice. You choose what to be happy about. And on that note, from me, Mr. Garth Burkhart, and from the Berwins, Lord Berwin, I always say, take it easy, keep adventuring, and love you, bye.